think that we have to get into the more conscious hip hop, like when we are at home by ourselves, one on one.
Because that's when you want to think. You don't want to think too much. You at a club, you want to be light. You came there to enjoy yourself. Who wants to think in the club?
I mean, I sure don't. And I don't think. I wish sometimes I could remember what I was doing in the club the next day.
Yeah, usually it happens with, what was I thinking?
Yeah. Now this brings me to the whole Soulja Boy era. You know what I mean by Soulja Boy era with the new, you know, just a wave of, let's say Soulja Boy, let's say, is it the new kid?
New boy.
No. You a jerk?
New boys.
Yeah, we just played them on the air. You know, with the conscious and even your music versus what's happening now with the younger, you know.
I think it's cool. I think, you know, I mean, the guy, for Soulja Boy, you know, he's a young guy. What type of music we expect him to make? He's supposed to make that type of music. I'd rather him make, crank that Soulja Boy than crank some drugs, and I know he didn't do anything like that. You know, it sounds more authentic to me. You know, it's the other guys I have a problem with. The guys that's 35 and they're making crank that Soulja Boy. It's like, come on, man. We're like, we trying to pull a 12-year-old? You know,
Right.
It's like, you know, grow up. That's the problem with hip hop, and we have to stretch the genre out. That's why a lot of people, when they become of age, they get turned away from hip hop because nothing relates to them. Because the guys who are their age is still trying to make music for 12-year-olds. You know, making goofy stuff like that.
Now, Jay, I know you're gonna prove them wrong once the sales, the numbers of sales come out. I'm referring to the people that are saying this is not the same Jay.
It's not.
Jay has, but what about the Jay has lost it? Which I don't think so. But is it because they are saying, oh well, he's not cranking that Soulja Boy, so he's not what's hot right now? And that's why I said, I think that when the numbers come out, you'll prove them wrong. But what would you have to say to, you know, people like that? You just said it's
yeah, I don't think no one's ever seen anyone be on their 11th album and be this relevant ever before. So for a lot of guys, it's insecurity sets in. You know, so it's mostly rappers. You know, it's mostly rappers that's talking all that age stuff. People like music. When I listen to Michael Jackson, I don't say, well, how old was he when he made that? Right. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how old you are when you make a song. Or Soulja Boy, I dance to, got my swag on. I don't say, nah, he's 18, I can't dance to that. You know, good music is good music, no matter where, no matter who made the song. You know, my thing is I relate to a true emotion. You know, in my music. You know, so whether you're young, if you're young, it's aspirational. If you're of age, if you're my age, then you can relate to what I'm saying. You know, it doesn't have a color, genre, or age. You know, and that's why I've been able to maintain success. I've never, you know, people that say that, I've had 10 #1 albums in a row, so I don't know at what point did I have a lag. You know, art is for the interpretation as well. You know, you may like Blueprint better than you like American Gangster, you know, but that's you, you know what I mean? But consistently, you know, throughout my career, I've had #1 albums.
And I agree that a fan is not going to just, you know, not be a fan anymore just because of one album. They may critique it differently.
Yeah.
And then what's funny is some of these same people that are saying stuff or you know, complaining about the Soulja Boy kind of stuff, then we get like a Drake, you know, and then we get a new Jay-Z, and then they hate too. So it's like you said, it is insecurities. Like, what's
what
up,
do you
man?
want? What do you want?
What you
I
want?
My record to be hot.
And that's another thing.
Specifically, when my record is hot, then everything is all right with the world.
Right. Yo, let's talk about, you know, the marriage life, man. How's it been?
Let's not talk about that.
No. Hey, I'm a bachelor. I want to be married one day.
All right.
How's life been as a married man?
I'll tell you how to do it.
Okay.
Yo, get off Twitter. It's too much opportunity and too much pressure and too much temptation.
Okay.
And then stay away from this guy.
Who's got you on Twitter and you don't even know.
Yeah, and you'll be fine. Like, I'm like a Twitter voyeur right now.
Cool, so all is well?
Life is great.
Do you have anything to do with the reunion of the upcoming Destiny's Child album that we heard about.
First I've heard of it.
Are you serious?
You got breaking news.
Nah, you joking?
No, I'm
with me,
not
right?
joking. I just actually saw it just now as he was strolling past me.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah,
first time I heard of it.
we got word that Michelle said that after B finishes her tour, they're gonna start working on something. It's gonna be pretty cool. Everybody's excited about it. We got an audio clip from Beyonce saying that we did it once, we do it again. We're all friends. We vacation, we chill, we go out for lunch, dinner. Everything is cool. Stop all that. It's gonna happen, and you know why not?
Well, there it is.
We excited. I just want you to produce something on it.
All right. I can do that. Thank you, brother. Get me in there.
There it is.
I can use all the help.
That's hot though. Cool. Let's run down some appearances you're doing. David Letterman on the 9th, which is tomorrow. MTV Video Music Awards on the 13th. Performing with Rihanna and Kanye, Jay Leno, which we talked about earlier. That's happening on the 14th. Jay Leno's brand new show, which is primetime now. Special concert on the 11th. Of course, back home, benefiting the New York Police and Fire Windows and Children's Fund. Sold out in how many seconds?
Not seconds, but 15 minutes.
We got folks that can't sell out in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time too. Because I know Hot 97 New York will do concerts with you in it, and it'd be like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, 15, come on. We in a recession.
You know,
it's great.
It took some time.
That's great. Now, you say that 100% of the proceeds from ticket sales and concert merchandise will benefit the charity. 100%, that's hot.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I like
thank
that.
you, man.
The concert will air live exclusively on Fuse. We definitely can't wait for you to be on Oprah. That's happening Thursday, September 24th. It's being taped earlier, though, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, so from here, you're going to the concert tonight, to Oprah tomorrow, to Letterman?
Yeah. They left out all the London stuff in between.
Do you eat, sleep?
I got some garage popcorn in the car.
Hold on, does your man here eat for you too, man?
Yeah.
He tweets for you.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Jay-Z, appreciate you, man. I mean,
man.
dude, I've been waiting for this interview probably since the beginning of my radio career. Been 10 years now, man.
My man.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
And you're definitely cool, and you know, rounded, a pro, obviously a veteran. Not like another dude we had in here a couple weeks ago. Leo, they're mad at me.
keep it going.
Leo, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do your job.
Do your job. But thanks, bro, and I appreciate it. Everybody, Jay-Z, Blueprint 3 already out.
Yes, sir.
GCI.